Hello and welcome. This is a listening practice activity. Listen to the recording, read the questions in the description box, write down your answers. You can play the recording again if you need to check. See the correct answers at the end of the video. The experiment at Harbor Lab. It was just after midnight at Harbor Research Institute, a biotech lab tucked between old warehouses on the East River in New York. Only one light was still on, in Laboratory 7, where Dr. Peter Cole, a genetic biochemist, was finishing a series of late-night experiments. He was studying airborne protein particles, part of a classified government project. The goal was to create a compound that could repair damaged human cells. The air filtration system hummed quietly as Peter adjusted a glass vial containing a shimmering blue vapor. He made a quick note in his lab journal. Subject 42, stable at 3.7 degrees Celsius. Then, as he leaned closer to observe the reaction, a faint hiss escaped from the chamber. Before he could react, the vapor burst into the air, cold, metallic, and strangely sweet. Peter coughed, waved his hand, and tried to reset the containment valve, but it was too late. His lungs burned, his vision blurred. At first he thought it was simple dizziness, but then he noticed his reflection in the metal cabinet. His eyes looked darker, almost black. His pulse raced, irregular and fast, as if his body were fighting something it didn't understand. His fingers twitched uncontrollably, and the skin on his arms began to ripple, as though something beneath was moving. He staggered toward the phone to call for help, but stopped when he saw the message on the computer screen. Mutation detected. Cellular regeneration in progress. He froze. His research wasn't designed for live subjects, only tissue samples. But somehow the compound was rewriting his own DNA. Outside, the night wind rattled the lab windows. The building was silent except for the steady sound of Peter's breathing, now deeper, heavier, and not entirely human. When the morning shift arrived, Laboratory 7 was empty. The glass vials were shattered, the journal pages torn, and the security cameras showed only static. The last image recorded before the system failed was of Dr. Cole's shadow, taller, distorted, and moving strangely along the wall. To this day, no one knows what became of him, but sometimes when the river fog rolls in from the East River, workers say they hear breathing in the vents, slow, rhythmic, and waiting.